everybody. It's Friday morning, November 6th. Happy Friday. I am on my way to work, and Brad is on the way to the hospital because his mom is having her surgery today. It's the surgery she's been wanting to get, and they approved it, so they're going to try to go in there and remove the cancer. But it's just a really risky surgery because if they hit one of the blood vessels, she could bleed to death and it could be a problem. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So we'll have to say our prayers, and Brad is going to vlog today too, and he'll update you what's going on. Then after work, I have to go up to St. Joe because my uncle that got into the car accident a few months ago, he passed away. He passed away Wednesday, and so the visitation is tonight. He was in Nebraska at that care center up there. I think I told you about that. And then he was doing a little bit better, but then they brought him back here because they couldn't care for him like he needed up there. He came back to up here to St. Joseph, Missouri, where he lives. And then he was in a care facility there. But then Tuesday, his wife, my aunt, decided to just bring him home and put him on hospice at home. So they brought him home Tuesday, and he passed away like 12 hours later after he got home. So he just wasn't, he never really did start doing all that much better. He just had a lot of problems, so since he had that accident. So I will be going up there tonight for the visitation, and then the funeral's tomorrow. I took off work for tomorrow for the funeral. So thank you all for your prayers and everything for my uncle. So yeah, so I will check in with you later. I'm headed to work.
Okay guys, so I don't think we're vlogging today really, but I know a lot of you have been praying for my mom excuse me, and sending positive thoughts and all that, and she has her surgery today. I'm on my way there now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little freaked out and scared to death because it's such a major surgery, but just leaving it in God's hands and let it go from there. I just wanted to vlog today of just quick updates on my mom. So as we find things out and stuff, I will I'll be letting you know. I'll try to update you guys as well. Anyways, I just wanted to give you updates of what's going on today, so I will keep them coming. And thanks again, and keep your prayers coming for help, for healthy healing and all that too, because this could be a long road healing too. Could be up to 3 weeks. So hopefully it'll be the 2 weeks that they say. So they say 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully it'll be 2 weeks instead of 3 weeks. Anyways, I'll quit jabbering. I'm just nervous as hell. So we will talk to you later. Okay guys, so we're at the hospital. Mom came out of surgery. She's in recovery. I have my sister here with me, so in case if I forget anything, and we're gonna try to hold it together. But they cannot remove the cancer because it has fingers that's growing around the pancreas and through the pancreas, so it's not able to be removed. So our next option is we can do chemo and radiation, right?
Yeah.
And that's just basically to prolong it from spreading, but it will eventually, after chemo and radiation, will eventually start spreading. They said it'll probably move to the liver next, and there's nothing they can do after that. So now it's just spend every moment we can with Mom and make the best. So there's no other options to do from here.
They said it would be a miracle from God if the chemo and radiation started killing it off to where they could do the surgery.
So now it's the next steps, and of course it's up to Mom, and she wants to do the chemo and radiation. So Mom don't know yet because she's in recovery. And we have told the doctors not to say anything to Mom until one of us can be there. So that's it so far. And I will keep you guys updated.
So I just got home from work, and I am not going to be going to my uncle's visitation tonight because Brad is still at the hospital. They are waiting for his mom to get out of recovery so that they could talk to her and tell her about not being able to remove the cancer and surgery. So he's, I think, just about done telling her, and he's going to be calling me in a minute here. And so I didn't want to make him have to rush up here to get the boys and to watch the boys, so that I could go up there. I talked to my mom. She said that was fine if I couldn't come up there because she understands with Brad's mom and everything. So she's going to tell my aunt that I couldn't make it up there tonight to the visitation, but I, of course, will be there tomorrow at the funeral. And I have off work tomorrow to go to the funeral. So, because it's like a 35-minute drive up there and back. So, and then Brad's going to call here in a minute, and then I'm going to take the boys and take them to the hospital to see Brad's mom. So he doesn't have to leave and come up here to watch him or take him back there. So that way he can stay there and spend some time with his mom. So I'm going to leave here in a minute, and I'm going to take the boys down there so we can see his mom.
Okay guys, so gonna end this crappy day here and go to bed. But we got Mom up to her room, and the doctor is not gonna come in till tomorrow morning. So when our stepdad went in to see Mom when she got up to her room, he kind of lost it, was crying a lot and stuff, and so Mom kept asking him why he was so upset. So we had no other choice but to tell Mom ourselves what was going on. So we all gathered around her bed and just said, I told her that we couldn't do anything and they couldn't get the cancer out, and that our next option is chemo and radiation. But that's all we said, because she's cut really bad. Like, they really split her open. It's horrible. Like, I lost it when I seen how they cut her open. So we're meeting with the doctor in the morning, and then we're gonna let the doctor pretty much tell her everything else, that this was our last option and that chemo and radiation is just gonna prolong and try to keep it where it's at for now and keep it from spreading. So we'll leave that up to the doctor, and we'll all be there in the morning for that. So I'm gonna try to get some rest. I'm gonna get up at 6:30 in the morning so we can get to the hospital early and try to beat the doctor there so we can all be there in the morning. So Brett has to go to St. Joe though, because I don't know, did you tell him?
Yeah, I told him.
So he has to go up to the funeral because he's a pallbearer for his uncle. So he's going up there, and the boys and I will go to the hospital because I don't want the boys going to a funeral right yet, and they didn't really know Brett's uncle and aunt. So anyways, that's
Sucks
it, guys.
this all happened at the same weekend. Because, Brad can't go because of what happened with his mom. Understandably, it just kind of was a bad weekend for this. All
Right.
happened at the same time.
But my mom's sister did come down to be here for the surgery, which is my aunt and uncle, and my uncle's a preacher. So anyways, I mean, he prayed with us and everything before Mom went into surgery and all that, and then before they left to go back home because they live 3 hours away, he had another prayer with us, and when I lost my dad, I kept asking why. So he reminded us today not to ask why and let the Lord do what he needs to do. We don't question the Lord, so I'm trying so hard not to do that, but it's hard. So we'll go ahead and end it here.
We weren't gonna vlog, but then we decided to go ahead since we've told you all about everything about his mom and everything, so we wanted to kind of keep you up to date and let you know what's going on. So
Yes, so
even though it's kind of hard sometimes to, you just want to like just not, we keep, you know, you'll say, oh, we're not going to vlog because it's just too hard, but we feel like we should share that stuff with you guys since you've been such good supporters and been praying and everything too, so we feel like you deserve to know what's going on.
yes.
We don't want to shut you guys out, so
please keep the prayers coming and positive thoughts and all that.
yes, because it helps a lot. So,
And thank you for all your prayers and positive thoughts. I know I don't get on there and comment a lot, but been pretty busy and my life's gonna get even crazier, it looks like. So gotta spend as much time with Mama as we can and make good memories. So that's what we're gonna do. And us siblings are gonna have to sit down with Mom and Stepdad and get some other things figured out that comes along with everything. So thank you very much for all your support. So we will see you in the next vlog.
all right. Good night, guys.
Good night, y'all.
It's a madhouse out here. We lost Brad and Marco and Ralphie.